Okay, and we're back.
Okay.
So the reason I cut it is otherwise I'm gonna have to like look through the entire video series and then like where did I stop, and it's just a little bit easier if I stop the video and then restart it, and then I know okay, this is the segment where we talk about it. Anyway, we're gonna talk about handshakes. Now in Japanese culture, like we said before, handshakes are kind of like a non-existent thing, right? It's all about bowing. What do your thoughts?
I can tell.
Sure.
And we don't have one, so it's like we oji with bow.
Mm-hmm.
We take a bow. It's like normal for us.
Okay.
When we meet, so we don't shake a hand.
There's not much handshaking.
No, we just bow.
You just bow. What is
like
what are the rules of the bow?
I don't know. It's natural from your kids, environment. You bow to the people who are older. Bow to the people who serve for you. Like at the restaurant and stuff.
Yeah.
Say thank you and stuff.
So I actually did a video years ago on bowing, and I always say that you should. The rules of bowing are you should always be lower than the other person bowing. It's just a good way of manners. Is that right?
It shows your respect.
It shows respect.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, glad I'm teaching the right stuff. So anyway, let's get back to handshakes. So for bowing, that's very typical. Japanese don't really handshake, and when they do handshake, I've never met anybody in Japan to do the right handshake, okay?
Oh, okay.
Never done it. It's always they do the finger handshake. They do this even like businessmen. They get scared. It's a nervous thing. They're not used to it.
Thing?
Yeah. This happens all the time, and every foreigner is going to know in Western societies handshakes are very important with meeting people and for business for itself.
Yeah.
And you gotta know the right ways. So here's a little. We'll just do basics. There's different forms, but 3 styles of handshakes. Okay, and this is for Japanese people or just Westerners who want to get better at this. First thing is I would say there is kind of like the rule of thumb is you want to aim for this part of the handshake. You're not aiming for the fingers. You're aiming right for that little groove.
Oh,
Okay? You're aiming for that groove when you do it, and you want to make sure that your handshake is firm, but not squeezing. You're not death gripping the person, right? I'm not like guys do that occasionally, and you notice it, but it's just like you do it very firm, and you get maybe a little slight squeeze, but you're not over gripping. The handshake, the intention you want to have is that you're confident, you're fun, but you're also friendly. Okay? You're a confident, strong person, but you're a friendly person, very open with people. And you try to get all that in just a handshake. So it's a big way to first kind of establish yourself with people. So 3 styles of handshakes. Okay? So this is the normal. This is like the neutral style. Neutral style, okay?
Okay.
Say neutral style. Just kidding.
Neutral style.
Neutral style. The other one is it's passive. And this is the one I would recommend if you're the guy doing a handshake and it's to a girl, if it's to a woman, I would do basically a handshake and put my hand on top.
You do?
Yeah, occasionally.
Okay.
I do especially if I'm like really like, oh, it's very nice to meet you.
Oh,
right?
okay.
You see this all the time.
Uh-huh.
If I see it with guys, hey, it's like it's very nice to meet you. If I see it with a girl, like, oh, it's very nice to meet you too. This is a way. It's just like a little extra thing. You don't have to do this. None of these things that I mean, do what feels right for you.
Yeah.
But this is just a good way. If I'm doing it to a woman, it's a little bit more. Adds a little extra touch. It adds a little bit more respect. A little bit more mannerisms. For business women, I would not do this.
Yeah.
For people I'm meeting at a social event, yes. For business women, no. Business women want they want the man handshake.
Yeah.
You treat me like a business woman. That type of thing, right?
Yeah.
So, don't be. It's okay. The third handshake. So we covered neutral, passive, and the third one you want to take into consideration is kind of the more friendly version, and you see politicians use this all the time.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, so they do regular handshake, and then they might touch the elbow, or they might touch the arm, right? Like you see like very good to meet you, sir, right? It's just an added way of just a little bit extra physical contact that establishes more rapport. And this should be done in a friendly way. It's not, you're not trying to dominate the person or anything like that. A lot of people try to dominate people with handshakes. Whatever. As long you never want to be doing that. You want to be, of course, confident, but you're not trying to like, I'm more powerful. You never want to do that type of thing. Handshake, do the arm. It's a very good way of establishing a good contact.
Yeah.
I would do this with other guys that I might have like as a second or third handshake, right? So, for example, first time, I would always go for neutral. That would be a good way to do it. If it's somebody that I've, like a client I've met over a series of times, I think it's okay to definitely do the shoulder or the hand or the shoulder touch, shoulder or elbow touch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I know it's kind of one of those small things because a lot of Japanese people they only touch the hands. They're only like the finger ones.
Yeah, I mean, it's not common here.
It's very not common, and that's completely okay. It's just a different culture. Yeah. What do you think?
Think of
Sorry.
shaking.
What do you think of shaking my hand?
Yeah.
We'll leave it right there. So those are 3 styles of handshakes to make you get better. Japanese people, this is really good tips, and it will make you stand out with foreigners. They're going to be very impressed by that if you're able to do it correctly. Practice it with a friend. Practice it with a family member if you or your girlfriend or whatever if you feel a little self-conscious. It's better to practice with somebody you know than your first time and then they're like, what was that? Right?
Yeah, practice.
Very cool. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Well, we might do another segment. We'll think of some ideas.
Okay.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Tokyo FunHunter channel. Please subscribe to our channel. Please check out our other videos. Please check out our description below and comment if you can. I'll try to answer as many as I can, and we'll do our best doing so. And please, big thank you to Yuki for joining us. It's amazing from the first video to this kind of video. She's definitely warmed up. If you check out the other videos where she's like. You asked her questions, she's like, I don't know. What?
Just start.
She just started, so she's doing a great job. High five. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Take care, okay?
Bye.
Peace.